Hey guys, welcome to the Golden Persona podcast. I'm glad to see you here. Now, today's viewing will be about how to stop worrying about the future. So, real quick, let you guys know exactly what we do here. We explore strategies for personal growth and living a fulfilled life. I'm your host, Andrew Vonell, Lord Lane, and today we're diving into the topic that affects us all, worrying about the future. I wrote a few things up. So I'm gonna go ahead and real quick. Now, it's amazing how much of our memory and imagination can impact our well-being. Some people find it challenging to let go of events that occurred years ago. Others consistently fret about what may happen tomorrow, but what if we could shift our focus to the present moment? Like, imagine being fully aware of our actions and intentions, constantly living in the now. And I don't mean no like, oh, spiritual, ooh. No, I mean you training your mind to actually be able to be in the moment, focus on not focusing on anything past your own hands. A lot of people's minds are so focused in the future that I think that creates a lot of anxiety. And I understand, because if you're in a bad place, of course you're going to want to be in the place where you believe you'll be most comfortable. Now, by taking time to reflect and jot down your thoughts on what you need for now, for a favorable future, you can set standards that guide your process. However, it is crucial to avoid letting the fear of failure deter you from making positive changes. Remember, pressure can be daunting, especially when it comes to decision making. Now, I would definitely say if you don't feel any pressure a lot of times, the decision you may be making may not have that much of impact on your actual future. So it's important to note that we can't control everything that happens to us. Life is full of unexpected challenges, such as a daunting diagnosis, financial setbacks, missed deadlines, broken relationships. Relationships have to be one of the number one reasons why a lot of people fail in life. Even when there was a study, probably pulling out my ass here, where millionaires were asked what is the number one thing that pretty much set them on the path to becoming a millionaire. And a lot of them would say picking the right mate. So I could definitely understand that. Now, let's go ahead and continue. Even global pandemics that disrupt every aspect of your life. These circumstances can trigger stress, worry, and anxiety, leaving us feeling paralyzed when we need clear thinking and decisive action the most. Sometimes our minds are just so full of worry about regrets, the things we did in the past, or we're so focused on getting out of a situation that we are in now. And by worrying about, just being in a better place instead of doing the things needed now in order for us to be better off in the future, guess what happens? Nothing gets done now. All we do is worry about the future. We get to the future and we're in a worse, in an undesirable state. Happens all the time. But here's the key. Instead of succumbing to fear, we can choose to focus on the present by nurturing our mental, physical, spiritual well-being. We position ourselves in a better space to navigate life's uncertainties. I want to keep this short. I don't want to keep this too long. I I want you to be sure. I want you guys to come in, get a shot of knowledge, get a shot of perspective, change your perspective, so that way you can put your mind in a better space so you can do what you need to do today. There's always something that needs to be done. There's always going to be some kind of con or a trouble coming your way. But we can do things that would put us in a better headspace to be able to deal with whatever task, situation, relationship comes our way. So let's embrace wisdom of living in the present moment by doing our best in the here and now. We pave the way for a brighter future. Remember, it's not about controlling the external factors beyond our reach, but rather about cultivating our internal state and resilience. Now, I have 9 practices that you can possibly do. Up to you. These are not things that if you don't do, you would not do well. Now, first practice would be mindfulness meditation. Pretty much engaging in regular mindfulness meditation to train your mind to focus on the present moment and let go of the past regrets or future anxieties. Second practice, gratitude practice. Cultivate a habit of gratitude by regularly reflecting on and appreciating the positive aspects of your life. This helps shift your focus away from worries and towards a more positive outlook. Next one, third practice, journaling. This is something I do, which I have to start getting back on it, because whenever I was doing it, I found that I was more productive throughout the year. Write down your thoughts and feelings to gain clarity and perspective. Use journaling as a tool to process past experiences and let go of emotional baggage. Fourth practice, goal setting and planning. This is one that I'm starting to fix down and buckle down more than anything. Set realistic goals and create actionable plans to achieve them. By having a clear direction for your future, you can feel more confident and reduce uncertainty. Fifth practice, time management, which we all need to work on. I don't care what anybody says. Develop effective management skills to prioritize tasks and responsibilities. By focusing on the present moment and being proactive, you can alleviate worries about missed deadlines or uncompleted tasks. Sixth practice, self-care. Take care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Engage in activities that bring you joy, relaxation, like, for instance, exercise, eating healthy, time management. I know you're probably thinking, like, playing games is fine. Like, if that brings you joy and relaxation, it's cool. But understand, you always have to put more time into the things that are going to change your future than the things that are going to give you what? Present moment comfort. You can't grow when you're comfortable, man. It does not work that way. Seventh practice, embracing imperfections. Accept that mistakes and setbacks are a natural part of life. Embrace the idea that imperfection is not attainable, but getting close, you can. So, the eighth practice, and this is a big one, even though we are on YouTube right now, limiting media consumption. Set boundaries for consuming news or social media to avoid getting overwhelmed by negative or fear-inducing information. Choose quality content that uplifts and inspires you. But at the same time, I'm going to be real with you. If all you watch is positivity, you might need to throw a little negativity in that from time to time. Because that, a lot of times, will set you to bring you back to reality. I'm not saying that being positive is not realistic. It's realistic, but you don't want to be goofy. Ninth practice, seeking support. Now, this is a big one, especially for the minority community. And I'm gonna buck it down even deeper. The Black community. We like to focus on just flexing, doing everything our own, say we did it on our own. Listen, majority of these people out here who are famous, rich, got all this stuff, they didn't do it on their own. Only poor people do things on their own. Only poor people try to do everything by themselves. That is not me. Don't hesitate to seek support from trusted friends, family members, or professionals when needed. If you don't have family members or friends to talk to, dude, get a professional. And guess what? If you gotta pay them, pay them. Bring them out. Try to be where they're at. Most likely, you're never gonna see them where you're at. You know why? Because professional people with a successful mindset, operate differently for a reason. Now, remember, practicing these strategies takes time and effort. Start small, be patient with yourself, and gradually integrate them into your daily life. With consistent practice, you can worry less about the past and future and experience more peace and fulfillment in the present moment. So that is all for today, and I hope you found these insightful and helpful. And I'm gonna end this like I always end all my segments that I record. I believe in you because I believe in myself. That is it. We are a collective. As I grow, you grow. As you grow, I grow. All right, guys. Peace.
Very good episode, bro. Keep it up.